I'm excited to play Tignari. Oh, let me move it a bit. Adorable. I did not put him on banner again. Evil people. А, это бихаме на banner. Те 82 ниво са го сложили кръкри. Окей. Let's do Dendro bonus. Damn. What does the max one do? Spicy. Ooh. Charge attacks him. What? Dude, bring him back on banner. He's busted. Look at this. This has the same thing as Venti. Yeah. Look at this
thing. There's no way to sneak by. Let's take care of them quickly.
I can't try the thing.
Leave it up to me.
Dude, that's busted.
Everybody stand back. And shroud.
Look at the damage. You said raw. Dude, look at this thing. Yeah, it was correct.
Can't see?
I had to record this one.
No touching.
Querem pro time comprar essa cheia de PS. O basic attack 1. Nice. Although they don't give you anything.
What is this?
Coitão. Ah, Juju.
Leyline energy is spilling out from here. This device. It's extracting energy from the ley lines without end. Who in the world would do this without considering the consequences? The ley lines won't be able to repair themselves if their flow is perpetually disrupted like this.
That's terrible. We have to stop it.
That might not be a good idea.
Paimon doesn't see controls anywhere.
Standing here is equivalent to being directly showered in leyline energy, which may cause irreversible damage to your body. Take Paimon and get out of here. I'll see if I can find a way to turn this thing off.
Wait! You're also vulnerable to the ley lines. We're staying. We can't leave you here by yourself.
Then let's look for it together. If there's no control unit here, then there must be a trap door somewhere.
You know where it is? Hey, wait for us!
Man, it's an emergency.
What's this? It'll only show up if you step on it?
Be careful and watch your step.
Look! Someone's here! Are you the one that's taking the ley line's energy? Turn off that machine now! Why aren't you saying anything? Too ashamed?
His body is cold. It's emaciated, and his eyes are sunken, likely from chronic malnourishment and stress. He collapsed and never got back up. What exactly happened here? Almost forgot about you. Here. This is the last one.
What is it doing?
I'm not sure. Judging by this room's layout, This place was a laboratory. We should find a repository of research documents if we keep going. The file room will definitely give us some clues, so let's go take a look. Maybe we can piece together what happened here.
He kind of passed away. That's what happened. Yep.
This place is very secluded. It's a natural hiding spot. The pipes continue further. Let's head in.
Did you two find anything?
There are a lot of lab notes, but it would take way too long to read through them all. I found a tape recording used for an experiment, and based on its serial number, it's from 2 years ago.
Tape recording?
Yes. The Spontamod created a device that visually records experiments and consolidates the final production into a tape. However, these devices are expensive to make and aren't entirely stable. That's why they are only used in some laboratories and do not see wider usage.
Come on, let's watch it.
Hold on, let me figure out how to play the tape. Okay, this should do it.
They really don't mind bodies, do they?
Kakata? Kakata? Seriously, I look away for 1 second and you're gone?
That's his name.
There you are. Look here. This is our new home. I, Abatui, will unleash my talents here and amaze those ancient fossils at the Academia. Oh, you're also quite happy. Kakata, do you know what we're about to do? Yes, I thought not. Listen up, Kakata. I'm going to make a mechanical life form that can be mass-produced. The technology will be unlike anything else that exists. I'll use mechanical organs, and electric currents will course through them like blood. A steel-cast heart that will beat forever, and a brain of myriad components that can think like mine. Inspiration from the ruins and the research that the Academia had banned. I hope everything can start anew from this place. When you can understand our language and live among us, you will no longer be a boring machine, but a truly living being. It's fine. You will understand. One day, you will understand me.
Karkata is the mechanical crab, right? And that researcher named Abatui said he wanted to prove something to the Academia?
I remember now. I had a junior researcher named Abatui. He was expelled from the Academia for
Tylko mama bubani kosztano.
Junior researcher?
Yeah? What's wrong?
Tylko mama
I was
bubani.
just wondering, doesn't Abatui look older than you?
Kako se karaš na batić?
He is, but academic progression isn't tied to age. I finished my studies a while ago, so subsequent students generally considered me as their senior.
Oh!
Of course, age can be an issue. For a while, people, always dragged me into pictures. I felt like some kind of animal on display. That isn't important. Let's go and see if we can find other tape recordings.
Yeah.
Look! Paimon found another tape! A date is written on it. Let Paimon see.
Was he there that long?
That's quite the time gap. I wonder what happened in between.
It's
He
rare
passed
that you
away.
malfunction because of an operational error. Seems that making coffee is still somewhat difficult for you. Or is there an issue with my set parameters? All right, there you go.
Chama Caixa. Ты мне бати не можешь догадаться с тебе. Какой штанов ванишь? Ты что чакая бубакусь? Ты чакая бубакусь? Какой штанов бубакусь? Кошка бубакусь. Кошка бубакусь. Жадную бубакусь. Бебакусь. Искать почту-то нету. И там губление полное ветру.
Water entered the Keela and caused it to short circuit, so it couldn't receive signals from the ganglion. Look at me, talking to you like this. You can't understand me anyway, can you? It's fine. I swapped in some new parts, so you should be all right now. Try moving around. Everything in working order? Be more careful next time. We're tight on money right now, so we don't have a lot of parts or power to spare.
Кошка бубакусь. Кошка бубакусь. Дечку лиска бубакусь. Какво бебакусь? Намали го той малко, аз не съм глуха. Няма значение. Чувам го, ама чакам някой да оглуше и пак. Can you give me some again? Giant box. Cool.
I'm glad. Karkata, did you know? Yesterday, I dreamed that you could talk. Aren't the bunch at the Academia always saying things like, mechanical intelligence is just an extension of statistics? They were blown away when they saw us talking with each other. Too bad it was just a dream. Forget holding a conversation with me. You're so simple that you probably wouldn't even notice if I died. Never mind. I should probably be worrying about next month's power.
After Abatui left the Academia, everyone lost contact with him. I thought he was so despondent that he gave up on researching mechanical life forms. Instead, he had holed up here and continued his experiments.
Paimon doesn't feel like he's a bad person. He even changed out Karkata's broken parts. Why would he mess with ley lines?
Let's keep looking around. Keep up. Following the serial numbers, the next recording should be here. The writing is sloppy. Perhaps his state of mind had changed. There's also an undated tape in the wrong spot. It doesn't seem like Abatui put it there.
Maybe Karkata helped him with sorting.
It's hard to say. These are the last two tape recordings. Let's watch them.
Sorry, Karkata. I was just thinking about something. Today might become a special day. In my recent experiments, I successfully gave you a living being's instincts. When you're low on power, or if one of your parts is damaged, you will prioritize your survival command and proactively recharge or replace your parts. That is a very dangerous thing. And today, I did something even more dangerous. I've officially activated the third-generation ley line extractor. The ley lines will serve as our power source from now on. Conducting research on mechanical life forms requires a large amount of power. Even if I scrimped and saved, the more I have wouldn't last for long. I'm also getting tired, Karkata. I don't know what's driving me to continue with this research anymore. They say that even if it simulates the operation of a living creature's organs, a machine is still an ice-cold tool. I want to prove them wrong. I want to turn you into a living, breathing, and talking being. I'm not talking about anything cheerful, Karkata. Modules for language, emotion, and movement. I've been working my absolute hardest to augment and refine your functionalities, but I've never seen an effective response. You are my finest success, but even you can't understand me. All you can do is execute limited responses based on preset commands or keywords. Karkata, I wish you could speak to me, even just once. Yes. You cannot understand. It is what it is. In a few days, I'll sell the failed ley line extractor for some more and continue my experiments. Life goes on, and I have to as well. I don't have any other choice. This is new. If I place another 2 control modules here to simulate the brain's thalamus... Oh, of course my heart decides to act up now. Why did I cut medication from our expenses? Karkata, come help me. Strange. I feel weak. Oh no, I have to shut down the extractor. Shut it off. If we let them recharge indefinitely, they'll go out of control. Right. I never input a command to shut down the extractor, so you don't understand what I'm saying. In the end, it's just like the academia said. Mechanical life forms only bring danger. My research... Was there any point to it at all? I'm sorry, Kakata. In the end, I still wasn't able to turn you into a true mechanical life form.
I see. So, the ley line effluence was an accident. After Abatui's unexpected death, the mechanical monsters were driven by their instincts and continuously drew out power from the ley line extractor. This eventually resulted in severe damage to the ley lines.
Paimon understands. Then why didn't Karkata go haywire like the other machines?
Because Karkata is different from the other machines. To Abatui, for a machine to truly be considered a mechanical life form, it must possess features similar to any other living organism. Perhaps only by building such a machine could he have the academia acknowledge his protracted research. But if he had slowed down and saw Karkata as a friend instead of as an experimental product, Karkata can't speak. And yet
Bem,
it cares
desculpas.
about Abatui far more than it does about itself.
What does that
Не
mean?
по глупости там, где.
You'll see in a bit. But before that, we have a more urgent task at hand.
Не казах.
Живи не прави така, ще паднеш ще удариш.
Убанись. Не така. Сега са катери къде ти падне, бе.
First, let's find the control unit for the ley line
Клините
extractor
площадката,
and
не
shut
се
it
правите.
down.
О,
More of this transparent flooring. It feels like a maze.
Не ми не се изпъвай.
опа. There's no other placing. Oh. Ew. There's bubbles.
Below us is the final room. The control unit is likely in there.
The land's here. Wanna try jumping down?
One with the force.
Let's light it up! Access denied.
Yeah.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Evil.
Born of ice and frost.
Vai B. Magnifico faz. Faz isso.
No touching.
Keep up. I hear everything.
Take this! Access denied. Steady as. Let's light it up!
And shroud.
This lasts longer.
Lightning flash.
Blaze over. Born of ice and frost. I'm going in!
Bellowing thunder.
Let's nip that in the bud.
What?
This should be the control unit. Once we turn it off, the leyline extractor should also shut down. Without an external force damaging the ley lines, they should start to slowly repair themselves. Oh, but I bet you two are more worried about Carcata. Let's head back.
Not really, but okay.
Keep up.
Какой бубакуть? Что сзади бубакуть? Что, мы сюда с собой тоже бачим? Какой факт? Нет. Так не буду. Куди ты? Есть кучка?
Don't be afraid to make
Okay,
mistakes.
bubakut.
It's all part of the
Okay,
learning
mama,
process.
бубакуть. Тебя бубакуть. Ходил на бубакуть. Это бубакуть. Ты домашний крик, это что? Это домашний.
The value of knowledge cannot simply be quantified in monetary terms.
Бубакуть. Я бубакуть. Wait, did they switch the band? Nope. Not yet. Ah. Finally, some emotion. You guys been staring at that corpse for minutes.
Karkata has been collecting parts because it thinks doing so will fix its owner?
Karkata is unable to understand the concept of death. However, it probably remembers when Abatui replaced its parts when it malfunctioned, and how that restored it to an operational state. It's true that Karkata isn't able to think or understand many topics, but it is like a small child that imitates what adults do.
So that's why it kept stealing mechanical parts. But it can't repair its owner, no matter how hard it tries.
Yes, but the important thing is that it formed the thought of wanting to repair Abatui. Who knows how this thought came to be, but it has even suppressed the instincts that Abatui had installed. If it really is as we've predicted, this research truly will make waves in the academia.
Karkata? Karkata? Can you hear Paimon? Tignari says you're awesome!
It reached its limit. It hasn't recharged this entire time, nor has it replaced its severely damaged parts. It's truly a miracle that it managed to hang on for so long. I'm gonna go confirm that the leyline extractor has shut down. Come with me. Let them be alone for a while. If you press a leaf between dry sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and handy bookmark. The value of knowledge cannot simply be quantified in monetary terms.
Here's the water.
Keep up.
Let's see much of the screen. Okay, that's better.
The leyline extractor has ceased operations.
Difícil, eu mexo o telefone.
Ficou?
Eu mexo o telefone.
Eles não queriam.
Traces of leyline energy are still
Olha
in
que
the
ela vai
atmosphere,
então.
but the effluence's source has been stopped. The purification devices will handle the rest. Moving on. Those affected by the ley lines need immediate care. We'll put up an announcement on the bulletin board about the dangers of entering the contaminated region, and for symptomatic individuals to find Kale. According to the Academia's policies, we need to bring everything back. Research materials related to mechanical life forms will all be destroyed, and Karkata will be disassembled and sealed away.
What the heck?
You two should return first. I'll take care of things here. Although we've stopped the source of the effluence, the ley line energy in the air exceeds normal values. Your bodies won't be able to hold up if you continue to stay here.
But...
Listen, the Traveler hasn't rested very well. Also, it'll take some time to pack up all the research documents. You're not familiar with this research after all, so you won't be of much use here. Tell the Adventurers Guild that the incident has been resolved, and, then get some sleep. We can discuss matters tomorrow. Oh, and don't talk about Abatui. The fewer that know about mechanical life form research, the better.
Alright. Let's go back to Catherine.
Какой сестер душники разбирам. Бани, тебя про глупости там что обернешь что?
Why are you? I'll take care of this. Go and report to the Adventurers Guild, and then get some rest.
Oh. Oh, crocodiles are back here. The cookies. Oh, this is behind this. Oh, he was close to the academia. This dude. Could it be connected?
Nie, nie, raczej nie.
Mm.
There are so many local specialties in Sumeru. I want to buy more.
Don't you remember your adventure plans, my lady?
There are so many local specialties in Sumeru. I want to buy
Don't you
more.
remember your adventure plans, my lady?
There are so many local specialties in Sumeru.
Don't you remember your adventure plans, my lady?
There are so many local specialties in Sumeru. I want to buy more.
Oh. Cool, bunch.
Anyway, so the contaminated region turned out to be a ley line effluence deep in the forest.
I see. Thank you for your hard work. Once the excess leyline energy dissipates from the air, we should be able to make an announcement for residents to resume their normal activities. This is the stipulated reward. Please accept it.
Is Karkata going to be sent back to the academia? It's already damaged, but Paimon feels sad thinking about it getting disassembled. Oh,
Same.
then how about we find Tignari tomorrow and ask him not to do that? Paimon really wants to go right now, but Tignari said that we would discuss matters tomorrow. Alright then, we'll find Tignari tomorrow and tell him not to disassemble Karkata.
Can you boil some eggs?
Nem panem.
Vai, vai.
Welcome. I hope you'll have a wonderful day.
Gotta go and make a few more errands.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Wait till 8.
How are you feeling? Sleep well? We should go find Tignari.
Sleep well outside. Какого банишь? Кашкуадаль? Нягу пробуй. Can you flip my phone? Бубакуча. Какая реклама или какой написал? Я гудай. Бубакуч. Мамикуч. Какой бамбути, тамбути куч. Ой, то бубакуч. Ма, бубакуч. Kuch kada pai tu bibi. Kuch to hono tu e pata. Ya, está chocando.
Dale.
Minha mãe quer dar coisa. Zero? São duas altas.
your voice down. The lilac daphne, a daphne of the genus Thameliaceae, has a strong anticonvulsant effect. It can also be made into an anesthetic powder. Extrapolating from these two data sets, it would be particularly potent against Piscine species.
Karkata?
I thought I told you all to keep your voices low. Plants aren't afraid of noise, but your shouting is making my ears ring.
You didn't disassemble Karkata?
Why would I do that?
But Paimon thought you said, according to the Academia's policies...
So that's why you two barged in like barbarians at this hour. Fine. I suppose I wasn't clear enough about this yesterday.
What are you, 50?
What I meant was, according to the Academia's policies, all products of research must be destroyed. That's why we can't let the Academia discover that place. Anyway, the first thing I did was repair Karkata. During my time at the Academia, I took an elective course at the Spontamod. Who knew it would prove useful one day? We then buried Abatui together. After organizing the research materials, I kept some as a souvenir. Most of it was burned to hide the evidence.
Друзья, подните без каюте. Te gustaba.
I'm not with the Academia, so what do their policies have to do with me? On the other hand, I am the Forest Watcher of the Avidia Forest. I have a duty to protect all life in the forest.
Mentiste? Vou dar escache.
All life brought forth in this world has meaning, and Karkata is no exception. It...
That's great! Wait, you just said life form. You recognize Karkata as a true living being now?
The possibility exists is all. It's hard to explain Karkata's efforts to repair Abatui. Abatui only left behind a small portion of his research. Who knows how many commands he installed? Maybe a conflict between all those commands resulted in this sort of behavior. From a more rigorous perspective, it is impossible to conclude that Karkata is a real life form. But the possibility exists. I am willing to believe in that. By the way, I'm not interested in continuing research on this subject. I'm just letting it hang out here because this place is relatively secluded. But as things stand now, it wouldn't be a bad idea to make it my research assistant. At the very least, it can record my experiments. What do you think?
An actual moving camera. Lol. That's done.
When people at the Academia included me in a group photo, they would also send me a copy. I have zero interest in group photos, but I also wouldn't just throw them away. I stored them all in a box. After coming back yesterday, I looked through them and found one with Abatui. I gave it to Karkata and it seemed happy. That's good enough.
Is it done yet? Back to Dinazuma. Then going back to Sumeru. A lot of work, yo. What are these side quests? up? How's my mind going?
You've all finally made it. Good news, everyone. I just received word that your light novel is flying off the shelves. Multiple sales locations are asking when we'll be printing more copies.
Woohoo! That's great!
This level of success is an amazing accomplishment for a new work. Most new books don't sell 30% of what you've sold. I have free copies for each of you here. Please take them.
Oh yeah! The whole reason why we made this light novel was to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. We sold a lot of copies, but it doesn't feel like we accomplished our goal. How do we know whether it worked?
Oh, don't worry. The change is already underway. Shh. Listen to what the people around us are talking about. The conversation has already moved on, hasn't it?
Hey guys, have you heard about this latest Kaidan thing doing the rounds? You just need to recite the incantation from A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits at midnight, and your wish will come true!
Oh, that? That's a throwback. That's old news, man. No one's talking about that anymore. The Secret Spells of Lady Kitsune is the new hit thing. I've already memorized all the incantations.
The Secret Spells of Lady Kitsune? What's that?
You haven't read it yet? Okay, so supposedly, if you recite the spell in there on a moonless night, you'll receive protection of the Kitsune and all the other powerful yokai. They can make any of your wishes come true. I heard that the incantations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits have weird side effects. This one guy wished for a load of Mora and got it, but then one night it all turned to leaves and he developed a high fever. They actually had to use one of the secret spells of Lady Kitsune to get rid of the discomfort. That proves that the incantations in this book are more potent than the ones everyone was trying before. Pretty much.
Really? Well, I'd better go and prepare too.
Well, feeling less worried now?
Wow, you're right! Everyone's shifting focus! But what's this moonless night that they're talking about? Hyman doesn't remember that detail from the brainstorming session.
This is something that will become very important to us further down the line. All right, it's time to move on to the next phase of the plan.
There's a phase 2?
Of course. Behind every book that hits the market lies an author, right?
Oh yeah, if we leave him to his own devices, he might just write another guide to summoning spirits. Also, we still need to figure out what his motive for writing it was.
Exactly. That's what we need to take care of next. Fortunately, I've already managed to identify the author. He's a failed light novelist named Tomoyuki. But when we went to ask him about it, he had no recollection whatsoever of having written the book. Yes, this is another case of possession. Only this time, whoever possessed him actively sought him out. After his novel submission failed, he was walking aimlessly in Araumi. In frustration, he shouted out, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel." After that, he lost consciousness.
But the spirit that wrote the book has already left him now, right? So what are we supposed to do?
Simple. It wrote a summoning incantation in the book, didn't it? So we can just use its own method to make it manifest itself. And you, my little friend, are the perfect candidate for this role. Oh, what are you talking about? The fun's just about to begin.
Cool, we got our own copy of Paimon. Да не бебакуч. Лека бебакуч. Какво стана, бе?
Беше в банята и си играеш с всичко, което можеше да хване, защото казах, иди го провери и те
А Стефан, не знам какво прави. Реви за 30 път вече. Кого по-напред да гледам? Паси ли него? Той къде е в момента? Извън стаята. Мръдни си малко газаде.
Знам как ми го направи. Може да се отвориш вратата, че става студено. Това направи тук.
Продължай да ме обиждаш, аз няма ти помагам.
Защото е видео как се направи на звука.
Какво прави в момента според тебе? Много те чувам, като гъгнеш там зад гъза си.
Да, аз не мога да викам, съжалявам.
Да ми оправя съм, махни. Не го знам какво яхнал ми тота. Еми, вари му шивни един и го преспи тогава. Ми не може. Намери му занимание, да се върне обратно в хола. Че не ще да седи около нас. Или го изстреля от татъка в спалнята сам да седи. Какво правиш в момента, да питам?
Седи, си играе.
Жумире, какво правиш?
Играе, танцува.
Ела, тук и кажи какво трябва да та правим. Вънка не може повече, там дой.
I'll keep this close.
Ти да ходиш в банята! Не мога да ви кажа, бе, карай!
Да какво кръщиш като нормално, ако не мога да разбера. О! Оп!
Мога да не правиш звуки.
Да какво светваш лампите сега?
Угаси, не светва.
За какво ги угасяш? Бе, тя какво имаше след ти лампите, ти каза, ще убий някой тука. Искаш ли да ти гръна един да заспи? След ни лампите тука, престани с твоите глупости, намери му някаква работа и сте се залегавили, ти казах. Заради всички останали един аз се приби според тебе.
Miko, what is this place?
The ideal spot for a little meet and greet with a certain elusive author. This is the place where we are most likely to succeed in summoning the spirit.
Really? But it feels so eerie here.
That seems rather fitting, considering that we are dealing with the spirits of the deceased here. What are you so afraid of, honestly? We're finally about to meet the true author of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits.
Paimon's heart is pounding, but Paimon's pretty sure it's not because of excitement.
Come on, in we go.
Hey, wait up! Oh, Paimon's scared. Stay close by, okay? Don't leave Paimon all alone.
Yeah, Paimon and Ito are afraid of ghosties. I don't know what's up ahead. Jesus. Well, this is any good team as it gets. Hmm. Hello. Press this button. Explosion.
Maybe it's Brisa, Mola,
The same as Lisa. Yeah, there's not much difference. The same as Lisa. Although she has a bonus for this. That's it. Not very original.
What a weird painting. Miko, do you know what it's supposed to show?
Probably a scene from ancient Inazuma.
It's a good piece of artwork and all, but it's also kinda eerie. Looks like the artist signed their name. Rakuzai?
Let's go inside and take a look.
Let me try.
Come on out. Right now. Right here.
When they have the added bonus.
Let's light it up!
Leave it up to me.
Access denied. Take this!
Should have taken Ayato. Девочка Бубакути. Давайте сиднешь малку. Сега обикаля. И Бубакути. Бибакути. Давайте сиднем малку тук. Сега обикаля мухите. Ето тук. Бубакути. Si Bubakuchi.
Focus! Teamwork is dreamwork! Born of ice and frost, this is long overdue!
To the very
Access denied! Thunderclap!
What if I had this? That's actually helpful.
Show them. Right now. Right here.
Oh.
Wow, this place is huge! Hey, is that a mirror? There's a really weird-looking stool as well. Wonder what it's for.
Ah, I see. Huh. This setup is quite handy. Saves me a lot of work. All right, go and take a look around. There should be a mechanism somewhere that makes the whole room move.
And Oh, hello dear.
Come on out. Emerge. Right now.
Born of ice and frost.
Come on, Nick.
Right here. A sight to behold.
Take this!
You win.
Steady as stone.
Whoa.
Let's light it up!
Show them. Right now. Emerge.
Cut down. Like this.
Nothing. Yep. This door thing again. Oof. Oof.
Access denied.
Perfect miss.
Right now.
Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Come on out. Emerge.
This guy has a better attack for this. Now what? Is this a bonus turn?
Let's get down to business.
Born of ice and frost. Leave it all to me.
Yes!
Right here. Emerge.
Yes! Like blade! To the very final. To the very...
Oh, I'm back here. Missing one. Yeah. Hiya. Baby Kushi. Turn the camera this way. Where's this go? It's a dead end. Why would they let this here? A dead end, really nice. Hmm. Oh? Hmm. Hmm. The ball?
Right here.
What you
Show
got?
them. Emerge. Nothing lasts forever. Access denied. Blaze over.
Nothing. Hello. Find them. Hmm. No, it doesn't take you higher. Weird. Found it.
Whoa! It's that painting we just saw! It's turning this way along with the whole wall! It's getting eerier and scarier! What is this place?
Okay. Next, I will show you a secret kitsune spell. This painting is a swift summoning medium, which means I'll be able to skip many of the more tedious steps.
Whoa! Cool!
The murky mirror reflects the view of Inazuma in a bygone age. Spirits stirred by the sight of the past will be easily drawn to it. You're up next, little one. Come on, sit yourself down here. Yes. The whole point of a summoning ritual is for a dead person's spirit to possess a living person's body. You saw what happened to that Oni samurai spirit. After leaving the host's body, he was only able to maintain his form for a very short time before disappearing.
Are we positive that summoning a spirit to possess the traveler isn't gonna have any lasting negative consequences?
Oh, you really care about the little one quite a lot, don't you? I'm a little jealous. I wish my friends were caring like that. Anyway, are you scared, little friend? Don't you worry now, it'll be over soon. Just think of it like having a dream. Sit on the chair, stare at the painting, and relax your body and mind. Try and be natural. There's really no need to be nervous.
Oh, now he's already did it, so. Yeah.
It's like she's sitting inside the painting.
the incantation in your heart, little one. Also, you'll need to have some intense thoughts going through your head. A wish, for example. Now, what kind of wish do we think it would take to summon forth the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits?
Probably something to do with writing?
Very good. The wish needs to be heartfelt, though, so let me help add a little realism to the equation. The book is selling exceptionally well, Traveler, but we're going to need an outline for Chapter 4 as soon as humanly possible. When is the earliest that you can turn it in by?
The painting is moving again! What the?
I never thought the day would come when I'd be summoned using my own ritual. Getting a taste of my own medicine. What have we here? Another budding writer? What's come over you all? Why is everyone wishing for help with their writing? Are novels so popular in this day and age?
We got you! So you're the one who wrote A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits! What are you trying to do, Why'd you put that summoning incantation in the book, huh? What's your game here?
Huh? What's this? Oh, I see. No wonder this felt so familiar. I've walked right into your trap, haven't I? You ask me what my game is here? Well, of course. It was to use this incantation as a means for all the souls of the departed yokai to make their glorious return to the world and plunge all of Inazuma into a brutal, bloody war!
What? Paimon knew it! You had an evil plan all along!
Oh, did you now? Then how naive of you to let me possess this body so easily. I sense, yes, great power within her. Good. Good! With this power, no one shall be able to stand in my way!
Wake up! Quick! Wake up! We gotta stop him!
It is futile. You shall never wake her again. This body now belongs to me!
Hey! Come on, wake up! Don't let him take your mind! Miko, think of something! Miko! Miko! You're laughing?
Oh, Rakusai, you haven't changed a bit. You caught on so quickly. Too perfect.
Well, you made the face enough times that I couldn't exactly miss the hint. This is what you were going for, yes? Never one to stand on the sidelines of a good spectacle, are you? Always got to dive in and fan the flames, huh? You mischievous little kitsune, you. Look what you've done to this little flying one here. Oh, poor thing scared witless.
You were having plenty of fun playing the bad guy a moment ago. Now you're trying to blame it all on me?
Rakusai? Miko, you guys know each other?
Yes, we do. Of course we do.
Allow me to formally introduce the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, Urakusai. No, wait. To be more accurate, it's Urakusai's memory.
Memory? But isn't he a spirit?
Ah, spirits, memories. They're just different words to describe the same thing. Something that comes from the ley lines.
That thing again.
Do you remember that recent incident when the Rift Hounds were gnawing at the sacred Sakura's roots? You witnessed human memories leaking from the ley lines, didn't you? Well, since there are human memories, of course there are going to be yokai memories too. In life, yokai possess supernatural powers, and even when they are a shadow of their former selves from a bygone era, they still have the ability to control whether they are visible or not. Typically, yokai memories survive longer in the world than those of humans.
Indeed, indeed. I was wandering around the sacred Sakura's roots when I suddenly heard someone yelling, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel." It piqued my curiosity, so I popped inside his body and wrote a novel for him.
So that's how it happened. But why did you include a summoning incantation in the novel?
Oh, little one. Not to toot my own horn here, but when I was alive, I wasn't just another kitsune, no. I was a mighty and powerful Daioko. The memories of other yokai can't possess human bodies at will like I can.
A what? What is that? What? What? It's some oni. Well, it is a form of an oni.
But with this incantation, they can go one last little joyride in the world for a couple of days. Anything they're still itching to do, they can go and get it done.
But...
She's trying to say that all the commotion this causes is likely to be a great disturbance to the humans.
Disturbance? I guess you mean that we might leave them with some broken dreams after we leave, hmm? Oh, yes. And they might have a fever or whatever. But you know, I actually think that the most admirable thing about human beings is the way that they go out and shape their fate with their own two hands, given that they're not born blessed with the same powers that we enjoy. As for those who would rather draw on external power than seek to improve themselves, it's quite right that they learn their lesson eventually. So when you think about it, we're actually doing the humans a big favor. Miko, you agree, don't you?
Yes, that's what I thought too.
Alright then. You finally convinced Paimon. You guys were right.
What are you scared of, little one? Don't be deceived by her day-to-day antics. Miko is actually one of the most powerful yokai out there.
Not only that, Irakusai, but my latest work has beaten that book you wrote, A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, to become the most popular in Inazuma.
Of course. You were never one to make extra work for yourself where you can help it. And yet you went to all these lengths to find my painting room, and even took the trouble to summon me. I knew you must have some ulterior motive. You were always the one to pick a quarrel with me when we all used to gather around and share stories. All right. You win, I lose. Happy now?
I finally get to hear you say it centuries later. Ooh, I must say it feels good.
I remember when you were just a little girl, always hanging off my shoulders. A few hundred years later, and you're all grown up.
Oh, Urakusai, how much time do you have left?
Not much. That goes for all of us, actually. We've all got to go back where we came from in the end. Everyone's quite content in many ways. They still can't help but ask, are we ever going to have another Hyakyako?
Don't you worry about that, Urakusai. Arrangements are being made. When my bell rings, it means the moonless night is upon us.
Great. Wonderful. Fantastic. Miko, it's been nice catching up, but I'd better conserve my energy if I want to stick it out until then. So, I'll be on my way now.
All right. Goodbye then, Urakusai.
One last thing, Miko. I just want to know, have you been well all these years?
I've been great, of course. Every day is a happy one, especially these days. Not only do I have my light novels, but I've also met these two delightfully nosy outlanders. And even A is finally starting to come to her senses. Quite a miracle, given how pig-headed she can be.
Oh, well, great. That's fantastic.
Urakusai, you'd be right at home in this era. A great storyteller and artist like yourself would be the Yae Publishing House's ace in the hole. And I would personally be hounding you over your next installment.
He disappeared. Are you awake? How are you feeling?
Are you all there? Here, like last time, repeat after me. Oh, you beat me to it. Looks like your brain is intact. So, your first possession, What was it like? Good. Saves me from having to explain everything again. Hearing Urakusai admit defeat has put me in the most wonderful mood. In return, it's only fair that we make sure to deliver on what they're all hoping for. Yes, though they only represent a tiny proportion of the memories in the ley lines, it will still be quite a sight to behold when the time comes. Since you've come this far, why don't you do one last thing for me, I'll need your help with the ritual.
You cannot be serious, Miko! After all that, you still have more errands for us? Huh. You guys teamed up to scare Paimon just now. If you think Paimon's gonna do anything you ask for, think again!
Aw, come on. I'm really only asking you to finish what you started. Besides, your paychecks are still in my hands.
Paimon's paycheck? Well, there's no way out now. We're in too deep.
Понятно такой. Coitado. Papai, bem. Vamos bater. Estou bebaco. Uma coisa. Some mystical dumb shit. Quite deep. Back to the twee.
Well, hello there, my little helpers. So nice of you to join me. You're right on time, too.
As if we had a choice. We just want our paychecks. So, Nico, what exactly do we have to do to make this Hyakuyaku happen?
Also,
to be clear, we actually have no idea what it even means.
It might sound ominous, but to put it simply, the Hyakuyaku is just a gathering of the yokai. Back in the day at yokai gatherings, once everyone had had plenty to drink, one by one they'd start soaring into the sky with their yokai powers. There were so many of them that their silhouettes would block out the moon. But now, the yokai memories that leak from the ley lines are weak. They are no longer able to fly. So I will be performing a convocation ritual for them, gathering all the wandering memories together in one place. When the time comes, they will gather in the sky above the Grand Narukami Shrine. Once their energy is spent, they will be satisfied and return to where they belong. All the preparations for the ritual have actually been made well in advance. Remember the incantation and the mention of moonless night that I added to our novel?
Oh, yeah! Something about reciting the secret spells of Lady Kitsune on a moonless night.
That's the one. Actually, it's not a wish-granting incantation at all. It's a spell to help calm the ley line memories.
Deu tam. Bora chorar pro dia. Put your time.
удар, какво искаш?
Той само може да пие водуша, нали? Кой ще удари ти? Или къде ти е чистито?
Него е така. Това е право.
Какво ще е хубавата? Не, какво ще е?
Защото чувствам се.
Не спи за малко! Не ми помагаш ти!
When that time comes, let's all pitch in and help send them on their way. I will start the ritual preparations shortly, and at that time, I need you to do two things. First, tell the Shrine Maidens to leave the mountain. During the Hyakyako, a whole swarm of yokai memories will be hanging around in the air above the Grand Narukami Shrine. Having the Shrine Maidens leave avoids the bothersome issue of someone potentially getting possessed. After that, I will commence the ritual, and the memories will begin to congregate. This will take some time. I need you at the foot of Mount Yoko during this part to keep an eye on nearby monster activity. The memories are normally dispersed and don't pose a threat, but when their energy is concentrated, it is likely to disturb the monsters. They may see this as an opportunity to try and make it up the mountain. I need you to fend them off so that that doesn't happen.
Alright, got it. Then what?
Well, if at that point you felt like coming to the shrine and getting a close-up view of the yokai, I wouldn't say no.
Okay, let's get going.
Descend the mountain? Are those Lady Kuji's orders?
Yep, Miku said the ritual she's gonna perform soon might pose a physical danger to you all.
Pani, bulona sabuti.
I see. I'll evacuate everyone right away. What about you?
We'll be taking care of a couple other things for her. And once we're done with that, we're gonna come back and do the ritual together.
It seems like Lady Kuji places great trust in you. Lady Kuji's never allowed anyone else to be in her presence when she's conducted rituals like this in the past. Thank you for helping with the ritual, and good luck.
Don't worry, we're much stronger than we look. Miku's about to start the ritual. Come on, let's go deal with the monsters down the mountain.
Good, I'm annoyed at cutscene. They didn't do that in the first place. Make a good ass cutscene out of this. Syrup. Wait, I'm supposed to deal with this one?
Take this! Let's light it on! Everybody stand back! Born of ice and frost.
He's blocked by that.
No touching! Out of my sight!
¿Qué puede? ¿Cómo está?
Majesty's power flows through me!
Ну что ведь ничто не устанет.
Winter shall eventually come.
That was a weird execution.
These monsters look really riled up. Yep. Let's get rid of them as fast as we can. All right, here they come.
I can fix this.
Wait, it's the same thing as the Xiao thing.
As a dutiful maid would. I'll catch up. I must leave no stone unturned. Next on the agenda. Next on the agenda. All hail! No touching. Lightning flash.
Живи, спрыгни ти казах, не затристи път.
Access denied.
Say no more!
Намери там да си играеш, те ли? Не разбирам от простотията ти в момента каква е. Присъри! Достатъчно, ставаш и мене дразиш.
This is long overdue. Access denied.
Се добие.
Allow me to strike first. Show me what you've got.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
I dare your step.
Born of ice and frost. Lightning flash.
Eu que já estava aqui.
Allow me to strike first.
I'll catch up.
Boom!
Ritual is. Let's head back to the Grand Narukami Shrine and take a look.
Yeah, for the main event.
Yes, the memories of the yokai. They haven't been able to relax and soar through the air like this for a long time. Come with me. You all right, little one? You look a little nervous.
It's just, Paimon's never seen anything like this before.
She still thinks she's talking to Paimon.
It does look a little intimidating, doesn't it? But I know them. They may be loud and brash at times, but they are good and brave souls. Even after losing their lives in a brutal war, they have never given in to grief or despair. Alas, their time is short.
Do they really have to go?
It's a feast, and all feasts come to an end. Since you're sorry to see them leave, why don't you do the recital along with me? O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment, in reverence I perform this rite.
In reverence, I perform this rite.
To be a guiding light.
Wow, so beautiful! Look! Lights are coming from Inazuma City!
Ficou bubacuste.
The book says, recite the secret spells of Lady Kitsune tonight, and our wishes will come true.
Oh, Hakushin, cause of this enchantment.
I perform this rite to be a guiding light.
Your unrivaled power will be honored eternally.
Murakusai, you asked if I was doing well. Really, every day is a happy day for me. But watching you all leave now, I can't help but feel a little lonely. Just a little, of course.
So pretty.
Just as I thought, the ritual went very smoothly. Thank you both. Oh, I'm great.
But the look on your face just now...
I'm fine, seriously. Really, No. Honestly, you two.
Miko...
Fine. Well, if you're dead set on doing something for me, you can treat me to a meal.
Sure, no problem. A meal it is.
Okay. Well, see you soon then.
Still here though. The bad one. Nope. Okay then. Activity. Vai pro bacuchi. Mas Google pro bacuchi. E pro bacuchi. Depois que teu pai pro bacuchi. They have none of those. Yeah, we need more pyro stuff.
Without a doubt, my favorite food is rice cake soup. I like cooking up a big, delicious potful for everyone to share. It's a recipe for a good time.
Rice cake soup? What?
As far as food is concerned, I'm fine with anything. If we're counting beverages, though, I'm not very good with alcohol. Yeah, don't laugh. And before you say it, yes, I've wondered what this says about my identity as a Mondstatter. But, you know, too much alcohol is bad for you anyway, so not drinking is a good thing. Don't get too close! Check this out! Fire it up! Here's backup! Supporting fire! I got you covered! I'm done for. Hey, what was that for? Right where it hurts. Time to go home. Take care, everyone. I couldn't save everybody. I guess the housework can wait. Let's get out there and make some friends. Where are we headed this time?
It's almost funny. Oh. They keep saying error. Yeah. Okay then. I'll wait for the main quest and then do something else.